Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Ash McGee, and I'm back with a new video reacting to Devontae the One once again. 10 types of college students. Now, I, as you guys may know, am a college student, so I felt I'd relate to this. So, yeah, let's get straight into it without yapping too much.
All right, let's be honest. Most people nowadays only go to college for the experience.
I beg your pardon?
You're not going for no possibly useless degree that you 9 times out of 10 aren't going to use in the first place. You there to get crossfaded and do short butt stuff with your friends almost every night. Those 4 years are either the best times of your life or the most mid. That's why I say most, because college is really what you make it. After high school, if you choose to go to college, it's the first time you taste freedom with or without consequences. So some people pull up on campus focused, driven, ready to take on the world. Some people pull up ready to lose the absolute last cell in their brain. And then there's these weirdos. Look, bruh, I'm gonna keep it $3.99 with you. I didn't go too crazy, but when I went to college, I did my work, but a degree was the last thing on my mind. You think I was worried about an online math test on Thursday that I obviously cheated on using Quizlet? Or an in-person test that I obviously cheated on by writing the words on my arm? No. I wanted booty, distributed substances, and memories being made. I didn't need college. What is this, the 1950s? Like, don't get me started on the mindset that you don't need college to become wealthy. That's for people who think outside the box and actually want to be something in life. Duh. You can be a hybrid. Like, imagine having your priorities in check, a plan, disciplined mindset, and streams of income that you work hard for and thought outside the box to get while still having fun in college. Like, bruh. Are you glazing yourself again? Because that's the accolades and mindset you have. Yeah. Like I said, college is what you make it. Once you get there, you're surrounded by people from all over. So there's a high possibility that there's going to be that fresh batch of students that all have different personalities, but the same motives. The first one being the party freaks. For some reason, these folks be out all night, every night, and got it.
Bro, I got a friend like this, bro. She's out every single night. Or not every single night, but like most nights. If you happen to text her, or if you check her like her Instagram or something, she's out. She's clubbing. It's nuts, bro. I don't know how she does it, bro. I don't know how she does it. That shit is nuts to me.
And the amount of energy. What, they got a chug jug or something? They be at every event, every function, every building, every dorm. They know and are known by almost everybody and be on side quest all the time trying to get double XP. Like, they don't know how to relax at all, even when they go to sleep. I know because I was roommates with one and I barely ever saw him. Woo! Party! Yeah. Woo! Party! It's the same routine for them 25/8 because it's the first time they don't gotta sneak off to a party or event. They can just go. Shoot, I guess when you take a dog off the leash, the first thought is to always go, okay, let's do it. Yeah. In their brain, life is a highway. And they go ride it all night long, but then wake up later to 3 missed classes at 10 a.m. from a blackout after being crossfaded all night at 5 clubs. Or with a stranger in your bed. Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. And speaking of clubs and parties, it is a known fact that guys don't go to parties to have fun. They go to clap cheeks. Girls be the ones that go for all that nonsense. I can't tell you how many times I was at a party or club.
Now, personally, I've been clubbing 3 times. And I've never gone clubbing because I wanted to go clubbing. It's always because I've been asked to go clubbing. The first time, my friend's student community was having an event, like party type thing at the club, so I went clubbing because I was convinced to go. And then the second time, my friends from back home that aren't at the uni wanted to go clubbing because they wanted to experience it. That was dead, I'm not gonna lie. And then the third time was because my friends wanted to go because it was this thing called Golden Week, first week of the semester. Shit goes down at the clubs. Clubs are packed all the time. But there was also an event, so it was like hella overstimulating. But it wasn't bad per se. I'll make a video about it eventually, but it wasn't bad per se.
And I seen a bunch of guys waiting for a girl to twerk on them and wasn't having fun at all. How many times I seen girls throw it back on another girl? Like, why? You telling me you got all that sausage in there and won't throw the buns on them?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I'll tell you straight up, that's the only reason I went to parties for the women. No no straight male want to go to a place that's a sausage fest. So if it wasn't no women, then I stayed my black behind on campus and had small gatherings that consist of a hangout spot, food, and short bus activity. Especially since I'm an introvert, I live for the small gatherings. And even then, unless it was my main group, I needed approximately 5 business hours to get my mood in check, just so I could socialize. 4 hours of sleep and 12 hours to figure out if I even want to go. You throw me a chug jug and I still might not want to go. Which brings us to the potheads. If chill was a person, it'd be them. These would be the people that usually has the lighter hanging from their belt, smelt good most of the time to hide the scent, real quiet, probably had about 2 or 3 ashtrays in their room or car, and will be high 25-8, but can still function.
Yeah, there was someone like this who went to high school with me. No, I don't know anyone like this in college at the moment. I know people who are stoners who do stone at times, but I don't know anyone who's like, those 24/7 stoned all the time. There was a guy we used to call Slowy who was stoned all the time in high school, but I don't know anyone in uni like that, bro.
Like a regular person because they
I'm sure they
mastered
do
the
this,
art
but I
of
think I've
controlling
seen
the
people
high. Well, actually, not all the time. Sometimes in class, they be so deep in outer space that they become a literal waste of space.
Jimmy, come to the board and solve this math equation.
I'm so suited right now. I said come to the board. Why is this apple talking to me? I think you need to put down the edibles. They're making you become intellectually disadvantaged. She said she'll let me into her what? You go to their room. They're in the clouds. Find them in class, outer space. They give a speech in front of hundreds of people. They on the verge of playing cards with Kobe.
Yeah, like that guy in high school used to say some weird shit like that. Like he was adamant he's going to California. I live in South Africa. He's adamant he's going to California because he's going to become a rapper. Going to California, become a rapper. But this one morning, I was sat with him. We were speaking, and he just interrupted our conversation. Like he just stopped. He just stopped what we were speaking about and looked me dead in the eyes and was like, "Yo, bro, you know what? If you were alien, I would deny you." And I looked at him, I'm like, what? Bro? Where is the correlation, bro? No correlation at all. Bruh. Fix up, bro.
But can still function properly. And every time you see them off or on campus, they always rolling up or high off of something. Shoot, I can't talk. I was one of them potheads too back then, especially when I tried my first edible. I don't get high anymore, but when I did, I never had an issue getting anything because there were plugs on campus that everybody went to, never talked about in public, and would be taxing like crazy depending on who you went to. And they always had both items in their inventory, edibles and the plant. Bruh, in all my years on campus, I would always wonder to myself, you got cops at every corner, staff all over the place, the police station across the street, and y'all don't smell the gas at all? What y'all doing, smoking with them? Like, it never made sense to me because some dorms would smell like straight gas and police would walk through it acting oblivious as ever. You know what? Now that I think about it, they probably was trying to play cards with Kobe too. So I can see why. Next, we got the NPCs. Boring. They not there to party. They not there to have fun. They not trying to make memories, which is fine. You don't have to do it. Me personally, I try to balance them both, but that's all they do. They go to class, head to the library, and go back to the dorm for the rest of the night every day until 4 years later they get that slightly useless piece of paper. That's it. Boring.
Yeah, that's okay what I wanted to do getting into uni. I wanted to literally just do my shit and chill, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's what I wanted to do. Shit didn't turn out like that though. I got friends that actually like drag me out. But yeah, it's
the students that skip class all the time, the students that don't do squat and group projects and get credit for your work at the end, the students that join an organization and treat you like the gum under their shoe, the die-hard band students, if you know, you know, the students that ask those irrelevant questions and hold up the entire class.
Mr. Ballsack, if birds push babies out the nest, doesn't that make the mama a deadbeat?
You know what, Jimmy? I never thought about it that way. The people that claim they broke college students but have zero student loan debt and get sent money every week by their parents, drive their parents' car, go drive that same car back to their parents' house every weekend, and be in the Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, and Subway line every morning and night but swear up and down they broke. Yeah, I see you, bozo. The student that guzzles the teacher's meat every class. The student that comes to class once every blue moon but still somehow passes. The athletes that cheat because all they do is focus on the sport. The low-key student. The school clout-hungry student. The student you see one time on the first week of school and never see them again. The student that finished their first year of psychology and think they know how to analyze everybody. As a psych major, I think you're projecting your anger towards me because you have suppressed anger from living with your grandma because your parents were deadbeats and didn't want you. Trust me, I finished Psychology 101 yesterday. No, that's not why I'm... Shut the freak up. See? Suppressed anger. Big-headed STEM major that brag about STEM and everything STEM. And if you major in anything non-STEM related, they'll treat you like the gum under their shoe. Like, look, buddy, I know STEM is hard and you're going to do all these crazy things with your degree and you think other majors are easy so you don't respect it. But try getting them 4 Fs off your degree transcript before you start talking. The students that smack down everything in every dorm and the students that get smacked down by everything in every dorm. Yeah, I'm talking about y'all, you harlots. All right, so that's the types of college students I can name off the top of my head. If I think of any more, I'll just make another video. Here's some recent long-form videos I uploaded that you probably missed. And here's some recent shorts I uploaded that you probably missed. And go check out the second channel. We just hit 50K over there. All right, I'm finna go eat a sandwich. See ya.
Another banger by Devontae the One. Yep, thanks bro. I left a like. Yeah. But if you enjoyed my reaction to this video, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, roll the outro. Peace.
Back in high school, you was on some. You heard about